the next execute of the the second video I'm going to make here is about force buy tactics, T side of Overpass. So I'm playing the part, got my CZ, got no option to force buy. Got my CZ. Generally what we're going to do is we're either going to go monster, water, or long A. Now long A is kind of a weird one, so I'll start with that, because you wouldn't think you would take long range fights when you only have pistols. The idea is that long A is nice because you can pinch people. So there's this, like this fight's actually, I mean, it's kind of long range. This one's pretty close. So if you can get from like rock to rock, it's helpful. Also, if you can push up, if you can get to closed bathrooms and then come up long, you can make some pretty short range fights for yourself by doing, I can't hit that jump. My movement sucks, my movement's bad. Can't, whatever. Well, you can get up here and find some pretty short range fights. And here's the trick to get on the site. So let's say there's 5 of us, we just rush along with flashes. So we flash over the wall, maybe I buy a couple of flashes and flash you guys in. As we're running up, as I get to the border of the stone walkway, I just stop there, and then I look at, there's 2 T's here. There's one here, there's one here. I look at the right side of the second one. I just throw that smoke, and then I miss my jump, and I start walking up here. Now when the smoke fades, we're gonna be like flying out of here. Also, if we've got another smoke, we can smoke bank from here by lining up to this pillar and throwing it at the top of the A. Yeah, that lands right there. If we've got a molly, it's useful to throw this one. So you look at the pillar, left side, that bit of the building, the corner, and then you go above it, and you walk through. And it lands right on the truck. And the point of this is once this shit starts going off, you book it. You gotta clear the close angle, and you gotta clear behind the truck. I mean, it's really tough, and if they're in bathrooms, it might be impossible. But the point is, you try and get here, you try and plant for bank, and then you hide. You try and play post plants from long and from bank. So if they rotate fast, you're just kind of screwed. But it's mainly to get the bomb plant. That's the important thing. Now, let's say we have either we've taken mid, we want to go B, or we've taken connector and we want to go B. Well, we come down here, there's a couple of flashes to throw. One of them, you go to this, it's kind of like, it looks like a pillar, but it's not. It's more of a support beam. And then you line yourself up like just a little bit down. I mean, gosh, I don't know how to explain it. I look at the lines of like rust, and there's a pretty defined one right here, and I go halfway down it, and then I do a run through. It'll go right through that window, and it'll get anyone holding this angle or this angle. I wonder if you can do it without run through. Let's find out what happens. Yeah, it's not working very well. This one also works. Hold yourself in the corner, crouch, throw right there. Comes out and pops right there. It can come in handy, but it won't hit someone who's like holding this angle, so you just have to take the duel, I suppose. Anyway, once we're up here, this is just daft smoke from the Astralis execute. And you take it and you run around this side and try and get to pit. You do have to worry about heaven, but you don't have to worry about barrels, which is nice. This is actually relatively simple. This is what I do when I have no utility whatsoever. So I line it up. I put the corner of this cement right there, right where the fence and the pole cross, and then I just left click at the white bit, and if I have a flash I'll throw it over like that. And they don't expect me to run through my own smoke, and they definitely don't, because there's 3 ways you can go. This way around the pillar, this way around the pillar, or this way around the smoke. Or if you're really bold, you can just run through the smoke. You know where people are. So those are 2 of the 3 force buy strategies. The last one is the most complicated, which is why I left it for last. It requires 2 smokes, a molly, and a flash. So it's very useful for second round after you lose pistol. That kind of scenario. So you only have pistols, or maybe you have, pistol and utility, no armor, but it's still a force buy, and you know the other team has SMGs. So there's 2 smokes. One is thrown from this corner where the barrel is. The other is thrown from at the sign. One from the barrel is thrown at the top of the antenna. The other one's thrown to the left of the antenna, which is, so you go to the left until you're directly above this beam. So I'll show you both of those quickly. And the flash is just like that. I double click through that one. You do have to worry about someone who's right here, because they'll be able to see the top of your head, but not much else. And if they jump up here, they're super exposed, and if you just got CZ, they're dead. The flash I threw was just very generic. Double click throw. I'm looking straight up, just release, and I'm walking slightly to the right, so that when I'm stuck in the texture, so that when I get out here, there's like a flash of blindness, but then it's gone, and then I can see. The molly, that's very useful. Is I'll probably be throwing this because it's tricky. Is you walk to the bottom of the stairs into like this smudged region. Then you look at this bit of this corner and up until you're at the bottom of the overpass, and then you step through. That will burn. Wow, it didn't. That's weird. Alright, let's see if. I don't know why it didn't spread properly, or it didn't spread like it usually does. Maybe I need to walk a little further. Yeah, usually it'll burn this guy. Let's try it one more time. Fuck now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's not spreading. Looks like it's something. Looks like I've got some homework. Yeah, I mean it just doesn't spread because it barely makes it there. It's a long molly throw. That looks better. So what I changed is instead of being right at the overpass, I went a little bit down. Let's see, that's the problem. Get that scenario, which is worse. Oh yeah, I'm not editing any of this out, by the way. This is not happening. So, let's just hope it works. It's the only molly for monster that I know of that you can throw from back here. And then when you flash, you just flash. You can do one of 2. Either one of those won't hit you, because that one is blocked by the sandbags, but it will absolutely hit anyone playing barrels. It's right there. Won't hit this guy, will hit this guy, that kind of thing. So those are the 3 force buy tactics I want to implement into our overpass game.